It's a map out off the interstate, place you wouldn't know. But to me and folks around here, it's a place that we call home.
One. Hey you guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Bad Entertainment Show podcast, thing like that. We're back in our little home studio. You see us looking outside like you just did.
Because I heard a noise.
She's looking out the window. Looking out the window in our neighborhood. Michael Wells, Tammy Wells, owner of Bad Entertainment. How you guys doing today? Another great episode. It's nice outside. It's a little cool, but the sun's out.
It got warmer.
Yeah, it got a little bit warmer, you know.
Probably a degree.
It's spring here in Indiana, and spring for us is 35, 45 degrees. The rest of the country's at 70s and 80s. It must be nice. So we go to Indiana,
we're going to have
Michigan.
a bad summer. It's going to be hot.
I don't know.
No, we are.
Yeah, sometimes it gets too hot. I came to the conclusion that my two favorite times of the year is fall and spring. Because it's not too hot, it's not too cold. I don't like all the cold, I don't like all the snow, and it can get too hot. You know, you guys that know me out there, if I could, I'd play golf every day. It gets so hot sometimes you can't even play golf unless your name Andre Willis.
Right.
What up, Dre? The hotter it is out there, it's 115 degrees. Mike, you want to go play golf? I don't know why he like it so hot outside, but anyway, we're back. We got some things to talk about. I don't know if we talked about this, and I know you have. I could have swore we talked about it in the last podcast, because you guys get on us if we start talking about stuff over. Hey, we're old, so forgive us. Did we talk about the lady? That I think we did. We talked about that, but you were at work.
About what?
And I heard, and I'm happy that I remembered that I didn't have to write it down. There's a lady, I can't remember where. There's a lady that woke up and she had $875,000 in her bank account.
From who?
From her bank.
Why?
And she called. She did the hotline and stuff. She called people, and no one told her that they said they don't understand. That's your money. It's not a mistake, and stuff like that. She didn't win no lottery. She didn't win nothing. She went to bed broke and woke up rich.
God answered her prayers.
So what she did, she started moving that money out of that bank and putting it in other banks. Because, you know, when you, if you don't know, I think that's part of the 9/11 terrorists. You can't put over $10,000 in the bank, because they're going to be asking you why you putting all this money in the bank. Where you get that money from? There's a lot of questions when you put over $10,000 in the bank. So then come to find out, I think it was 3 or 4 days later, might have even been a week later, the bank finally contacted her and said it was a mistake on our end that you need to return the money. And she said no. And then I think the courts got involved and stuff like that. And the courts actually said she don't have to pay for your mistake.
That's good.
So, I mean, I don't know what happened. I think they're still in talks or whatever. It
That's the way it
might still
should
be in
be.
court. But yeah.
That's the way it should be. That's their mistake.
Yeah.
And whoever worked that day, I bet they don't have a job no more.
So, I mean, that's crazy to go to bed with $3 in the bank and wake up with $875,000.
I'd be like, who died and willed me this money?
But yeah, so yeah, even the courts are on her side. I apologize. I can't remember where, but I remember seeing this story on the news. And
yeah, I don't remember that.
I'm like, man, we need to talk about that on the show. No, you were at work, so one thing else we saw that we wanted to talk about: should you pay relatives to babysit?
Nope.
Why you say no?
That's family. That's family. Unless they want to.
Here's a good thing while we own that. We own Bad Entertainment. We do concerts. We used to do the dance team. Oh, my dancers. And we do DJ service. So my nephew Justin is getting married soon, and my daughter Lexi is getting married soon. So I don't charge them to DJ the wedding.
Are you going to charge your daughter?
Well, you just said you got to charge for babysitting.
No, I said no. Unless
You
they
said
want
no?
to.
So you feel like you don't.
Okay, TT or T2, Lexi, I'll watch the babies for you, but you got to pay me. No.
Yeah. I mean, that's us.
Unless they want to give me some money.
Man, you're really talking loud, which is good for a change. I can hear you in the headphones over here. Normally you don't talk that loud, but I'm happy you're talking loud now. Yeah, I mean, but some people, that's you and me. We're like that. We'll never charge our kids to babysit the grandbabies. We'll no. That ain't gonna never happen. But there's people out there.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Because they're money hungry.
You know, if I'm gonna watch your kids, you're gonna have to pay me to watch
Well,
your
we
kids.
know.
So yeah, we can't be saying names. Look at you while you looking like that. Don't be putting people on blast, on our podcast. Don't be putting people on blast like that.
I'm not saying no names.
So yeah, should you
Nope.
pay relatives to babysit?
It should be a blessing.
And you say no.
It should be a blessing to even have your babies with you.
Yeah. Now wait a minute now. We might need to bring Lexi into this. When Lexi was working at that factory and you were babysitting Tamara, did you charge her when you had that little babysitting
She didn't pay
company?
me. Because she only paid. I only watched that crying child for maybe a week until she had to come get her.
Little Lele.
No, that was Tamara.
Tamara, yeah. Tamara had a shrilly voice.
She wouldn't shut up for Granny or anything.
She was little. Her voice was just high pitched, just noise. So, yeah. So, okay. Now we say no. We don't charge our relatives to babysit, but there's people out there that do. A subject with you. I think we talked about that because I remember talking about that. I think we're on this page over here. You can only bring back one. This is almost like your would you rather. You can only bring back one. Out of these right here, which one would you bring back? Blockbuster, Radio Shack, Toys R Us, or Kmart?
Kmart.
Why?
Because that brings back memories. The subs. Oh, God.
Food. You go right to food.
Well,
You go right to food every time.
the subs and that's where I got your first pair of Jordans from.
Do you believe that, you guys? Back in the day, 1985?
Yeah.
1985, she was, lucky. That's the different cultures and everything. She graduated high school. She got a bunch of envelopes with money in them.
Just one envelope.
Just one envelope?
Mom and Dad.
That was enough in there. And she bought me my very first pair of Air Jordans. Back in the day, you could buy Air Jordans at Kmart. Now you can only get them at Foot Locker and, shoe stores like that. But you got my first pair of Jordans at Kmart back in the day. So that's crazy.
Yeah, because remember me calling you on the payphone? What is that?
Yeah, you had to call me on the payphone.
To ask what size you wear?
And what did I tell you back there? It was a 12, wasn't it?
13, 12 or 13.
How did I go from a size 12 when I was a teenager and it's a size 15 now? So what you saying?
It's this.
So you saying as you get bigger, your feet get bigger.
I guess. I
As
don't
you
know.
get wider, your feet get wider.
I guess.
That's crazy.
I don't know. But now you're what? 14, 15?
15.
15?
Yeah, because I was a teenager, I was a size 12. I was a size 12 in 6th grade. I was wearing a size 12 shoe, so out of all those you bring back,
Kmart.
Kmart.
Yeah, because you put stuff on layaway.
See, with me, I'm a movie.
Why? You can stream the stuff now.
Blockbuster, that's why they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
Because of Hulu, Netflix,
Yep.
HBO Max, all those streaming things. That's another thing with the streaming. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Do we stream all the time? Or it's like Netflix, you guys got that for movies. I have DVDs in there that I've never seen on any streaming format. I'm old school. Cannonball Run with Burt Reynolds and Don DeLuise and Blazing Saddles, which is a movie you absolutely hate.
Can't stand that Prejudice movie.
I love that movie. There's stuff like that I've never seen on, but we're not on there all the time. We watch our weekly shows.
And then go to bed.
Yeah, so we're still stuck on CBS, NBC, and ABC. So, and young folks nowadays,
That's all they do.
They watch streaming stuff, Downton Abbey and The Crown and stuff like that. Because even if you watch the Golden Globes, the daytime Emmys, the nighttime Emmys, none of the shows on CBS, NBC, ABC, none of them are winning except for Albert Elementary.
Abbott. Elementary. Yes.
Abbott and Costello. Abbott Elementary.
Abbott Elementary.
They're the only ones that's winning on the networks. Everything else, the streaming platforms are winning everything. So, all right, you guys, we got a special guest in the house, and you guys might have noticed that our little, about 10-second theme song has changed because of the special guest we have with us today. We actually have on his concert t-shirts, so we got a special guest coming up right after this. We're going to have Shawn Richards here, and we're going to have a conversation for him, so we'll be right back.
It's a map out off the interstate, place you wouldn't know. But to me and folks around here, it's a place that we call home. There's a...
Hey you guys, how's it going? This is another Bad Entertainment show. I'm your host, Michael Wells, owner of Bad Entertainment. It's nice to be back. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. My special guest today means a lot to me. And get a good look at this face because I give it a year and a half, and you're going to hear the brand new country artist of the year is, watch and see what I said, Mr. Shawn Richards. How you doing, man?
How's it going, everybody?
Nice to see you. Nice to have you here on the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So, what all you got going on right now?
There's a lot going on this year. Right now, we are completely booked every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for the rest of this entire year. Got a lot of Tuesdays here in Elkhart, some Wednesdays back down south, some Sundays. We've got Elkhart Concerts in the Park coming up on a Sunday later this year. Mm-hmm. So there's that. This past week, I got the big news. I got the call. I'm the official entertainment for the Big Ten football officials' summer meetings.
Oh, man, that's great. So, now, where's that going to be?
That's going to be at Ulen Country Club down in Lebanon, Indiana. So It's just to the northwest, I believe, of Indianapolis. So it's exciting. There's a lot of stuff going on. And next month, April 15th and 16th, we head down to Nashville going to Hilltop Studios to lay down the tracks, the vocal tracks for 5 songs. And on June 15th is when my first album comes out.
Great. Yeah, I'm gonna be all over that because I have your one single, Indiana Home, and I'm a wedding DJ, and you guys out there know that. I normally play that at a bunch of weddings and everything. I think I shot you a video one time. I'm like, hey, we got him on the dance floor, Shawn.
Yep, I did see that.
So, and I told my wife I was going to get on you the first chance I got to sit down and talk to you, and we're going to do it on camera today. That damn Indiana Home song,
Yeah.
I cannot listen to that song all the way through. Those words get me every single time. You guys, when I tell you that I choke up with that song, I am not even close to kidding. The lyrics to that song is so powerful. So where did you get them lyrics from, man?
It all just kind of came together. And I love to tell the story. I was actually sitting up here in Elkhart at a friend's house not far from here. And I was sitting there, and I thought to myself, I've been playing music for 33 years, and I've never written a song. So I sat down and wrote down the first couple of lines to a song, and I looked at it and played it on the guitar, and I thought, wow, that really sucks. So crumpled that up, and I threw it away. And I thought about something that a friend of mine, Jimmy Hammond, once told me. And he said, Shawn, write about what you know. And I thought about that for a minute. For me, what I know is growing up in a small town surrounded by cornfields and soybeans, just a little Mayberry kind of town where people still wave at you. And I started writing about that. LaPel, Indiana is where I grew up, and it really is just a map dot off the interstate. And that's kind of where the first lines to the song came in. It's a map dot off the interstate, a place you wouldn't know, but to me and folks around here, it's a place that we call home. And the more I wrote about it, the more I thought about things that I grew up with, like the covered bridge outside of town. My best friend really did get married there. The diner that I talk about in the song, where the old men still drink coffee and tell stories down there, that's a real place in LaPel. It's called the Bulldog Corner. That's where I had my first job, washing dishes. And I've been in there a few times since then where the song's actually been playing while I've sat down and ate breakfast. And it's kind of a surreal moment to hear that.
Isn't that something? Isn't that a blessing? I mean,
it is. It is. It's up to over 800,000 views and downloads and streams now, and it's made every dream that I've ever had in music come true. And it's such a blessing, and it's so humbling to hear people talk about the song, and to travel to Minnesota, which I do twice this year, and to go up there and see dozens of people out in the crowd singing the lyrics to a song that you wrote, and it's just, there's no feeling like it.
I'm telling you, man, just like I said at the beginning of this podcast, get used to it. Get used to it, because there's some stuff coming your way. I see it, because the very first time I saw you, you guys can see Shawn here in Elkhart every Thursday at Samary's over there on Beardsley. And I was at home, relaxed, Big Bang Theory on the TV. Mm-hmm. I'm all chilled back and everything. It was a Thursday night. And our mutual friend, Nat, the phone rings. I'm like, why is he calling me? Because we know he's a nut. I'm like, he's going to be tormenting me on the phone. Why is he calling me? So I pick up the phone. He's like, brown sugar. That's what he calls me. Well, white chocolate, he calls me that too. He said, you got to get up here to Samary's. This guy that's singing up here, you got to see this guy. You got to hear this guy. I'm like, Nat, I'm in my pajamas. I'm watching Big Bang Theory. He said, get your butt up. And I'm like, okay. And that's the first night, we met and everything.
I remember that.
And ever since that night, when I walked out there on the patio for outside where the entertainment's at, I think I heard you saying 2 words. I'm like, yep, I got to start booking him in some shows.
I remember that night. That was a lot of fun. The patio out there, it's always a good time out in the
Yeah.
summer and the fall when we can, get out there and play like that.
Do you have did you release another single, or is there another one coming soon, or?
So there's going to be a total, right now we've got 9 songs lined up for the album, and I'm working right now on a 10th song. So the first single off the album's called Living the Dream, which is the title of this year's entire tour. We're booked for over 180 shows. So, but the title of the album is called Living the Dream. That's the title track as well. But the first release that we're going to do is a little song called Sundown in a Small Town. And it kind of goes along the same lines of My Indiana Home, which, it just talks about all the crazy stuff that we did as youngsters, growing up in a little farm town. So I'm really excited about that one. There's another song on there called One Tequila that my father and I wrote together, and it was the first song that he and I have ever written. We've got a few more in the works. We're going to be doing a song that my friend Jimmy wrote. First time I heard him play this was probably 33 years ago, and I've told him ever since then I want to record that song one day. So he gave me his blessing for that, so that's on there. We're doing a cover of a song called Statue of a Fool, which is an old Jack Green, Ricky Van Shelton song. And then the one that I think I'm really excited and nervous about is we're going to be doing a country cover with a good, strong, mournful fiddle of The Sound of Silence. So
That's going to be...
Nobody's done that since Johnny Cash.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
So man, I am so looking forward to your CD. Can we still say CD nowadays?
Yeah.
With everything streaming,
Oh yeah.
all the downloads and everything. The kids watching this be like, "What's a CD?" So yeah, and you got the tour coming up, and
we do. And speaking to CDs, so it'll actually be on all streaming services on June 15th.
okay.
But June 13th, we're going to be up here in Elkhart at Samary's that night with the physical copies of the CDs themselves, actually. Kind of our northern album release party.
Okay, good.
So yeah, that's exciting.
Great. That's man. I am loving it. I am so excited. I cannot wait for the release, the streaming. Like I said, you're on your way. I mean, it's just a blessing from up above. That we met. I'm happy that we're friends. And I get to get you booked at some shows. If you guys don't know, I'm in charge of all the entertainment right now at High Note Rooftop Bar inside Hotel Elkhart. And of course, I got this guy coming out. So we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff up there. Performers like Shawn. We have jazz saxophonist. I got this guy. Don't too many people give me chill bumps, but I got chill bumps the first time I heard you sing. And this guy sent me a video of him doing Frank Sinatra.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, I thought Frank Sinatra was dead. Because I think she heard him, and she knows how I love Frank Sinatra. You sitting there listening to Frank Sinatra? I'm like, no, this is a kid singing Frank Sinatra. So she thought I was listening to Frank Sinatra. So, so it's going to be stuff like that at the High Note Rooftop Bar inside the Hotel Elkhart. And I think because you're at Samary's on Thursday, you're not going to be you're going to be actually in the nightclub part in the hotel on a Wednesday night. So you guys make sure you check my social media, Shawn's social media, Samary's, High Note. Check all the social media. You get all the dates and everything. Shawn, I want to thank you so much for stopping by my podcast to let me know everything that's going on. Any other things you got going on you want to talk about, just let me know, and we'll get you on here. And many, many blessings, man, to come with your singing career, because like I said, I know it's coming. So all I ask is, when you do get that new artist award handed to you. My buddy Mike Wells predicted this, so
Absolutely. I'm definitely giving that shout out.
So and thank you so much, man. And normally you guys, we have like a little 10-second theme song that some of my buddies wrote for me. The songs today, it'll be my Indiana home in between commercial breaks and everything. So we'll be right back after this messages.
Hi everyone, this is Tammy. I'm usually with my husband Michael, but I'm with Shawn. Okay, Shawn, me and Michael usually play this little game. Would you rather? Okay, I'm going to ask you 4 questions.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. Would you rather never get a haircut again or never shave again?
Ooh. Well, my face itches a lot if I don't shave, so I would probably say I'd rather never get a haircut again.
Okay. Okay, would you rather give up traveling or celebrating holidays?
Wow. That's rough. Traveling's such a huge part of what I do.
So is holidays.
For me, I would rather give up traveling. Holidays and family time are the most important thing for me.
That's awesome. Okay, would you rather only be able to wash your hair twice a year or only be able to check your phone once a day?
Check my phone once a day.
Really? What if you had shows coming up and you could only check it once a day?
I could check it at the end of the day. I gotta wash my hair.
Okay. Would you rather be a baby with the mind of an adult or an adult with the mind of a baby?
A baby with the mind of an adult.
Oh no.
Because I'd grow knowing
What you know now?
what I know now.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. I got one more. Let me find it.
All right.
Oh, humdrum.
Ooh, listen to the dead air.
Yeah, shut up.
Nah.
You know I'm not good at this kind of stuff. Okay, here it is. No. Okay, would you rather sell all of your possessions or sell one of your organs?
I'm the type of person I would rather give one of my organs away. My ex-father-in-law actually a few years ago was in need of a kidney transplant, and I went down to get blood tested to make sure that I was, to see if I was a match for that. So I'd rather give one of my organs away.
That's me too.
Yeah.
My possessions, they can come and go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, that's it. We'll be right back.
But wait at least 1 second. 3, 2, 1, wait, then go.
And then say my name?
Yeah. You just say, hey everybody, welcome back. This is Shawn, you're gonna be on the bloopers, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I got it.
You
You
ready?
gotta watch the pizza too.
Okay, we're coming in 3, 2, 1.
It's a map out off the interstate, place you wouldn't know. But to me and folks around here, it's a place that we call home.